Hello everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's a beautiful Saturday morning again, and I am super excited to be here. Yeah, I know. I've been away for like a week. I didn't put anything out last week because I had so much exams and I was preparing for exams, my midterm exams, and I had so many projects assigned to me by my advisor. So I had to take a break from shooting video and recording podcasts and just focus on my academics. I'm in school to study, so I had to do what I got to do. But I'm back. I'm back with something really interesting, and this is a topic that I believe that so many young people are struggling with, and I'm here to kind of talk to you all and tell you that you're not alone. I'm here to talk to you, and I'm here to help you out. So today's topic is life challenges as a young adult. Like, what are those challenges young people face? People between the age of 18 to 30, yeah, between ages of 18 to 30. What are these? What are those life challenges that young people face, and how do we deal with those life challenges? So a couple of weeks ago, I was discussing with my girlfriend Brittany. Yeah, my girlfriend Brittany. I was discussing with my girlfriend Brittany, and she told me about one of her relative who is just a young adult trying to find a purpose in life, trying to do the right thing, and needs someone to talk to him so he doesn't make mistakes as he grows. And I realized that this is just one example of so many young adults out there who may not necessarily have a father figure in their life or a parent in their life, but they want someone to guide them so they don't make the wrong decision. Because if there is no a father figure or mother figure or a mentor to those young people, they're gonna get inspiration from social media, they're gonna get inspiration from movies, they're gonna get inspiration from music, they're gonna get inspiration from these things, and there's nobody to help them filter the good stuff they need to learn from the bad stuff, right? So everyone needs a mentor to kind of guide them so they make the right decisions in life. So before we begin, I just want to talk about some of the pressure that young people go through. Like, when I was quite younger, I know I'm still very young. When I was quite younger, there are so many things that were bothering me. For real, I had like so many pressure on me, pressure to succeed in life. It was a lot. So I'm gonna share some of the pressure I face and some of the pressure a couple of my friends and other people face, and how they were able to deal with this pressure. So number one pressure young people face is the pressure of succeeding in life. So as a young adult, when you're done with high school or you're done with college, the society expects you to succeed in life, right? The society expects young people to do the right thing because they believe that the children are the future, right? That the future of everyone lies in the hand of the teenagers, the children, because they are the ones that are going to build the future. So everyone expect them to actually do the right thing. Everyone expect them to succeed in life. So because of these expectations, we as young people, we want to meet up to that expectation, right? We want to get the money as soon as possible. We don't want to make the mistakes our parents make, and that some of them got their first home when they were like, say, 55 or 60 years old. They got their first million when they were 70 years old. We as young people, there is this pressure for us to succeed and make it big as soon as possible. There's this pressure on us to actually hit the million when we are 22 or 25, right? So I just want to let you know that it's okay to not get your life together when you're 18. It's okay to not figure out life when you're 21. It is okay. Yes, there's an expectation for you to succeed in life, but I just want you to go easy on yourself, just one step at a time. You cannot figure out everything about life in a day. You cannot figure everything about life while you're growing. You just have to move one step at a time. And I always tell people, I've said this in my previous videos, that it is okay to fail. Like, there is no successful man who has not failed, and the good thing about failure is that you get opportunity to learn from that failure and then try again but this time around with experience, and you have the opportunity to do it better. So don't be scared of failing, but that doesn't mean you should fail all the time. Don't be scared of failure. And when you are in a downtown, when you're down in life, just know that it's gonna be all right, and everything is gonna work out well for you. Okay. So the second pressure, uh, from from older generation to young people, is the pressure of getting a degree and getting employed. Now, in the early 80s and 70s, people believed that the only way to succeed in life is to get an education, get a degree, get a certificate, and then get to work for the government or work for a private organization, being employed and start earning money. So there's this pressure on young people to actually get a degree and get employed to make money. What most people fail to realize, that there is a great difference between getting a certificate and getting an education. There is a big difference between getting a certificate and getting an education. You can get a certificate and not really be educated. You can have a first class degree and still be a first class fool. Yeah. So I'm not saying getting a degree is wrong. No, if you want to get a degree, please go back to college, go back to high school, get that diploma, get that degree certificate. But what I'm saying is that do not put all your pressures, not put all your attention to getting a degree, that you lose focus on the important thing, which is to get an education. The reason why you're going to school is to get an education and not to get a degree. Get an education. Learn, relearn, or learn certain things. Make sure you're improving on yourself, right? Make sure you're improving on yourself. As I said before, I am not against getting a degree. I'm in college because I want to get a degree. I'm in grad school because I want to get a degree, and also I want to get more knowledge. I want to be educated. I want to add to what I already know. Okay, so do that. And there's this pressure of young people, or from older people to young people, that they have to get a job and work and work and work. It is true, you need a job, because if you don't have a job, you probably may not be able to pay bills, or take care of yourself, or afford a nice home. But what most people, what most parents fail to understand is that it's not just about getting employed by someone, right? Most people are like, oh, you need to go out there and get a job. But we fail to understand that this kid may have a passion, this young adult may have a passion for something, and we can turn that passion, we can turn that hobby into a career. We can turn that hobby into a source of income. So you necessarily may not need to get employed to get income, but you can turn what you love doing into a source of income. So if you know someone who loves to paint, instead of discouraging him from painting and then going out there to look for a job in an engineering firm or in the health sector, why not try to encourage that person into more painting? If it's possible to take him to art school, let him improve on himself and see a way of turning that creativity into a source of income. If you're someone who loves to dance, you're someone who loves to draw, you're someone who loves to act, you're someone who loves to design and do crazy and amazing stuff, try to see if you can turn that creativity into a source of income. Okay, so while I was growing up, I always told myself that everybody cannot be employed. Everybody cannot be employed by an organization. Yeah, we need people to actually start that business. We need people to be entrepreneurs. We need people to actually be the thinkers and think of an idea, then employ some people to help build this idea. So we need the thinkers and we need the people to do the work. And also we need people who are creative. We need people who will do comedy so they can make us laugh, and then they can earn from making comedy, and then we be happy from listening to their comedy. So we need people in different sectors. We need people in different areas of life, so everyone cannot be employed. So we should stop pressuring people like, oh, you need to go out there and get a job. However, we should make sure that our young adults have something doing. right? We should make sure that our young adults are not idle, just in one place, not doing anything, but rather we should make sure that our young adults are out there doing something for themselves. It can be getting a job, beautiful. If it's to get a job, get a job. If it's to build your talents, to build your skills, get it done. If it's to start working on your hobbies and making sure that you're improving on yourself, do that. But what I want you to understand is that you should not remain idle, but do something. And I feel this is the reason why most people are being pressured, because you're idle and then the society like, hey guy, you need to get up your ass and then get a job. Yeah. And this third pressure is actually for the young ladies. There's this pressure of for them to get married. Yeah, you're a young lady, you're clocking 25, you're clocking 28, you're clocking 30, and all your female friends are getting married, and then you're still the only single one in the midst. You're like, there's this pressure from your parents, pressure from society, pressure from your friends for you to get married. Now, society don't usually pressure a guy to get married as soon as possible. So a guy can be 30, 35 and still be single. No one is going to pressure him to get married. But as a lady, when you're 30, you're 35 and you're still single, and society will be like, what is wrong? Why she has no man, and why she not planning on settling down? So there's this pressure on young ladies for them to actually be in a relationship and then get married. Now, there was this video my girlfriend and I did a couple of months ago, where we talk about being single and being in a relationship, and I said that if you're not happy as a lady being single, you will never be happy being in a relationship or being in a marriage, right? You need to be happy, you need to find purpose, you need to be satisfied as an individual when you're single before you go into marriage. And I always say that don't rush into relationship because you are lonely. Go into relationship because you are ready. So you have to be ready before you go into relationship. And if you're 28, you're still not ready to be in a relationship, don't rush it. Do not rush it. Now, this is an advice for young men and young female. Don't be in a relationship if you're not ready to get married. I know most people will not accept this. This is just my opinion, but don't be in a relationship you know it's not going to lead to marriage. Don't waste each other's time. Don't be in a relationship for 5 years, for 6 years, and you know it's not going anywhere. Don't waste each other's time. If you know you're ready for marriage, then go into a relationship and make sure that this relationship is going to lead to marriage. And if you know you're not ready, just remain friends with the guy, just remain friends with the lady. Okay, don't waste people's time. Do not waste people's time. So the fourth pressure for young people is the ability to get affordable housing. So you see a young guy who is 19, who's 20, who's 21, still living with his parents, and they're like, oh, when am I gonna get out of my parents' house and get my own apartment? So there's this pressure on them. Like the young people are the ones putting pressure on them. So like, oh, I need to get out and be a man on my own, be a woman on my own, and start paying my own rent. See, no one is sending you out of your parents' house. Like you don't have to leave if you're not ready to leave. See, it is more expensive living alone. Like it is way more expensive living alone than when you're living with your parents. So don't rush the process. Yeah, don't rush the process. If you know you've not saved enough to get your own place, stay in your parents' house. You get free food, you're not paying for rent, they still get opportunities to drive you and get you stuff. So don't be in a hurry to go out there and start living on your own. If you have the means, you can leave, but if you don't, just stay in your parents' house, and then from there, like it's way more cheaper living with them. And the next pressure is people's affirmation. Like we want gratitude from people, we want positive affirmation from people. So we want people to see what we're doing and tell us good job. See, guys, stop waiting for people's gratification. Stop waiting for people's affirmation. If you do something great, tell yourself this is amazing, good job, and move to the next task. Stop waiting for people to tell you that you've done a great job. Stop waiting for people's affirmation. Really, stop waiting for that. You've got a great thing going on with your life. Be happy right? Be satisfied, be happy, tell yourself that you're good, tell yourself that you're amazing, tell yourself you're beautiful, and keep to that. I see people getting sad when someone stop following them on Instagram, or they're not getting enough likes on social media. Dude, like, that is not important. The likes, the follows, the retweets, that's not life really. That these are just social media. It has nothing to do with real life situation, right? So if you're not getting the number of followers, the number of likes and retweets on social media, that should not be a problem for you. Don't put yourself in depression because you're not getting enough views on YouTube. Don't do that. Don't do that. When you put out the content out there on social media and you know the content is good, just tell yourself good job and keep doing it. Right? Keep doing it. And we have this peer pressure. You see our friends are making it, buying great houses, buying amazing cars, buying Tesla, Lamborghini, and Bugatti, and the rest of them. Like, and you feel like, oh, I'm not making it in life. I'm not doing a lot. See, never compare your one step with someone else's 100 steps, right? People move at different levels, but one thing you should know, that you're definitely gonna get to your destination. You're definitely gonna get to your destination. So don't feel so pressured by people to want to do things you're not supposed to do. Okay. And then finally, one pressure I know young people get a lot is that they don't know what to do. So you're like just starting life and like, what am I really good at? What is that thing that I'm really good at? What do I enjoy doing? What do I want to do? What's my next step in life? What are the plans I need to make? So there's this, like, when you're in a situation you don't know what to do. Like, young people don't know what to do. They graduate from high school and they don't know what university to go to. They don't know what course to study at the university. They don't know if they should join the military or they should go uh, to seminary school or get a job. So most young people are in this point in their life where they don't know the next step. I'm here to tell you that you are not alone. It is okay to be in that situation. It is okay. So one of the things you need to do is that when you're in that position where you don't know what to do, you need to talk to people. Right? There are certain people in your life you look up to. It can be your parents, your mentors, your role model. This is the best time to talk to them. Like, hey guys, I'm in this junction in my life where I don't know what to do. Can you advise me on the next path? However, make sure these people are not making the decisions for you. They can only advise you, but you at the end, you have to make the decision yourself. Okay? So I think that is that. And I'm supposed to also talk about how to deal with this life challenges, but I'm gonna leave this for next week video. So if you want to know how to deal with these life challenges, stay tuned because I've got amazing content for next week. But for today, I'm just gonna stop here. Now we know some of the life challenges young people go through, and some of the pressure they have as young adults, and some of the ways to kind of circumnavigate this. But next week I'm going to talk about how to deal with these life challenges. And if this is your first time joining me, I just want to say thank you. This is Be Real with Livingstone Immunity. Thank you for stopping here. Don't forget to like, don't forget to follow, and don't forget to subscribe if you're on YouTube. But if you're on Spotify, Google Podcasts, or Apple Podcasts, don't forget to follow so you can get our content every week. Thank you so much for stopping by. I love you all, and stay safe.